Hello everyone. See you again. This class the topic we're gonna learn see continue from the real numbers. Okay, but this one is the lesson is ordering real numbers. This one is one important properties of real numbers also because the ordering is really important because we have to know the ordering of the real numbers. Okay, so see. See this one, what the meanings? Say if A and B are real numbers, right? And if we have, say, if we talk about A is less than B, okay? If we talk about A less than B, A and B are real numbers. So if you want to write like use the symbolic of the mathematics in this word, right? So we will write it down as say A less than B, right? But if we say A less B, so this one means A minus B, okay? At the same time, if we say A less than B, A less than B, in this case, become B minus A, okay? So when we say A is less than B, then we write the symbolic represent by A less than B, like this one. Okay, so today most of this lesson we will learn about the symbolic of less than, greater than, and like and equal something, and also the absolute a little bit. Okay, so now we review this one. For example, at the same time, if we write down say B is greater than, right, greater than or equal to A, then the symbolic we write down become B greater than or equal A. Okay, so this is a kind of definition of the order in the real numbers when we draw any number on the number line. Okay, so now see the example. Say, place the appropriate inequality symbol that this sign less than or greater than between the pairs of real numbers. This one, of course, everyone know, right? Because you see, if we have this one, for example, right now we draw on the number line here, right on the left hand side here. When everyone know how to label correct, so negative 3 and 0, everyone should know which one less, which one more, right? Of course, this one, how to see any number on the right hand side is greater than the number on the left hand side. So now you see when you you label the number on the number line, 0 on the right hand side, right? So 0 have to be what? Greater than negative 3. Okay, at the same time, negative 2 and negative 4. Negative 2 and negative 4, you see that when you label here, which one on the right hand side? Negative 2, right? So we can say negative 2 greater than negative 4. Okay, everyone still remember this sign means greater than, right? You see the mouse, the label, the mouse like a very sharp mouse here. So this is the right hand side, so mean greater than. Okay, mean greater than. If point to the left hand side like a left hand, right? So this one's a right stand. But if we have equal sign underneath, this means have equal also. Okay, and this one mean equal, greater than or equal, less than or equal. Okay, how you remember the sign? Just say the sharp mouse here, it go to the left hand, right? Most of the time we see this is a left hand, this is a greater than. So you can see most of the time when you're writing or you do something or eat, right? Even eating, you will use the right hand side, correct? So the side, this one, the sharp mouse here, gonna go on the right hand. So that means greater because we work a lot of things by use right hand, right? Okay, so that's easy to remember the side because some students mix up between this side and this side, right? Okay, that's the way you can remember it. So now next one, if 1/4, 1/3, Again, this one is really easy, right? Because denominator, the top here, 1, 1. So you just see and over 4 over 3. So this is an easy one. So because 4 greater, right? Any number denominator is higher than like a 4 and 3 here. This one higher. So this one should be less than, correct? Like you have one piece of cake. You're gonna share 2 persons, so you eat half. If you share more people, right? If you share a piece of pizza, I mean, so you're gonna eat less pieces, correct? So then if this one higher than 4, higher than 3, right? So in this case become what? 1 over 4 less than 1 over 3. Everyone get it? Otherwise you can draw on the number line 1 over 3 here, number 1 over 4 here. So 1 over 3 is the right hand side. So this one greater than 1 over 4 or 1 over 4 less than 1 over 3. At the same time, now question D here is a kind of have to watch out every time in mathematics. When you related about negative sign, they have some action, okay? So they will be opposite. In this case, if you talk about only 1 over 5 or 1 over 2, you know, like the way this 1 over 5 should be less than, right? Because they're 5 greater than 2 and the top one, right? But if this one not the same, like a 1, 1, you have to do L5 LCM and calculate. But in this case, if 1 over 5 should be less than 1 over 2. But when you have negative, right? And negative 1, 2. So this one greater than right away. Okay. When this is negative, okay. So when you plot graph on the number line, the same thing. Negative 1, 2. Let's see. So this one gonna be when negative, right? Maybe I can move to the next picture, right? Okay, see the top here. Okay. Next one. So you can see this one, right? This one here. So when negative, this one going to be greater, negative 1 over 5 greater than negative 1 over 2 right away. Okay, because negative 1 over 5 is right on the right hand side of negative 1 over 2, right? Okay, so this talk about the ordering real numbers. You have to know this because later on you will learn a lot like equation and inequalities. It's necessary to know about this, even another topic. Okay, so we go next one though. Or maybe I come back here first because we have some example here. Let's see, I have some underneath here. Okay, this is another example is very important. We want to know about the ordering of real numbers. Okay, come here. Okay, so maybe I can erase this one first. Otherwise, it's bother us here. So see the example number 4. Example 4, okay. Example 4. Let's see, I want to use this color. Okay, then this one, they say describe the subset of real numbers represented by each inequality. Question A, they say x less than, this is this now, they give you this is equality symbolic, right? But they want you explain in the word. It's this kind, right? So you have to explain in the word. So this one real number, they say x is a real number. But if questions say nothing about the words, so every time it's a real numbers, okay? Unless they were specific, say this is integers, whole number, natural numbers, right? Like you learn from previous lessons. But now they restrict x is have to be real number. So then it's easy now, a real number. Okay. So how you read it? You can say when you read it, you can say x, right? X are real numbers less than or equal to this one. Okay. And this one, you can read this one, right? This one you can make for question 2 here. You can make it down to be 2 things here, right? You can write down, say, x less than 3, okay? And x greater than or equal to negative 2, When you write down, you can write this way. Okay, but this one they write in another way, in the way they explain here. Say, okay, they write down as what? They write down say x greater than or equal to -2 and x less than 3. Then there's this one they call double inequality also, because they have to between two numbers. Okay, so you explain it by what this one, the question be, mean all real number x between -2 and 3, including mean include the -2, right? But 3 not doesn't, 3 doesn't include. That's all. This one they just explain in detail. But if you read, you can read it down. X less than 3 and x greater than or equal to -2. You can write down in the word that way, just read. Okay. So now this is the example of ordering number by using the symbolic of inequalities. Okay, that we interpret in that way. Okay, now we go to the example. Oh, I don't need to change. Now, next one, right? Okay, this one, too small, I think. I make it, I expand this a bit larger, okay, so you can see clearly. I will set this one, make it small a little bit, and move. Okay, I want you to see between these two boxes or two tables here. Okay, before that, I have to erase the old one. Eh? Okay, erase this one. Make it clean on this page. Now you see this one, right, everyone? Now you have to, now we're gonna see this one when you, how to write the notation, right? Notation of the mathematics. See this one, bounded interval. Okay, bounded interval on the real number line. Okay, if you like notation, this one, like this side, right? Close, this side mean close. So that's why they say close here. Okay, have to be close both sides, left and right. So then the interval type we name is close, right? And inequality, you like this way, become x if we read it, x less than or equal to b, and x greater than or equal to a. So this on the number line, when you plot graph, you're gonna use the sign close here. Everyone get? When this side, like this one, open like this, right? So this one we call open. If you like in this side like this, mean close. So when open, that mean x, a and b. I mean, sorry, I read x, right? Can be x or a, b, up to you. So this one they use a, so we read a. So a, b. So in this case, when open, a, b doesn't include. That's why when you draw a number line, this one gonna be open like this, the open side. Okay, or you can, if you draw for example, we come back to this one. If you draw a number line, right, like this one, they use this way. If I have A here, B here, it close like the first one, right? I can write the back dot. Either way, okay, like this one. But if you draw on the number line, right, you just draw like this on top A and on the top B. And then you have to draw one more back color here, right, if you work on. So this is more clear. Okay, then for the second one here, open. Okay, open. If you draw on the graph, right, on the number line, I prefer you do this way also. You must draw it like this one A, this one B, right? When you draw it, you can use another way is what? Open open on top of A and open on top of B, and then you draw one line. But if you want to follow the text, the handout here, right? You have to, if they use by bracket open like this, right? On the number line A and B, then you must draw one more dark color here. Can be used another color or the back plane, what up to you. Okay, so the third one, you see the third one. One close, one open. So that means A include. Okay, for example, I have close at 2 like this, and open maybe 4 like this, open. This one close, okay, and this one open. Okay, so A, you replace A with the number 2, and B, you replace B, this is number 4 like this. Everyone get it? In this case, number 3, one half open and another side, left hand side closed, right hand side open. So when you draw on the number line, I want you to do same way. If so, this one A, right? A is here, B is here. When A is closed, right? So you can light the back dot. And because B is open, so you light the open dot here. And then you draw one line between. Should be straight line, okay? But if you follow this one, the handout here, then like this one become like this bracket and this one open, right? Then again, you must light one back color, shade it on this line. One line shade it, okay, make it darker, that's all. And this is the same thing, right? So this one become open on the left, this close on the right hand side. Okay, so I skip it. So when you made this one, we call bounded. Bounded can be either side when they have close, right? And close here. And this one, just say how we compare bounded interval. That means n can be any number, right, between the bracket. But now you see when we gonna call this one's unbounded. You can take a look here. When we're gonna use the unbounded interval, that means either side have the infinities. See that infinity, negative infinity, negative infinity. This one can be negative, or I mean both side one, left hand side. That means the whole line, entire real numbers. This is a whole real numbers. This one. Okay. So the way how you plot on number line, do the same way. Really, it's the same way. Now we plot this one more time. And I think this one is in your real number you use. I think I assign you do some question already. So in this case, you see close but have infinity, right? So that means x greater than or equal a. Okay, so then this a, then like this shape, the bracket, and then the draw up and have arrow, and actually this one up to plus infinity. Okay, so when you like inequality sign, you like this way. So another way you can plot for this case, for example, you draw a number line here, right? I prefer you have the end with the arrow head here, okay? So now if we plot in this case, the first one, A is right here, right? But because A is what? Close, right? So I want you like the back dot and to infinity. So you just draw up here and that's it. Okay. But if you draw according they give to you, right? This one, you like this side, this bracket, like a half angle. Let's see. Like this one. Okay. Or you can this one, right? Close A. And I want you draw one back, like a darker color arrow here, and like this. Okay. So either this one or this one, up to you. But then this, the second one, so this one we, if both sides open, right? So this is open, but either side have closed and open, we cannot name the interval type. Like this one open, so you open, right? Okay or not? So in this case for infinity, we never use close sign, right? Because infinity have to go infinite. So never use the close sign. We always use open sign. You see open sign, open sign, open sign, open sign here. But in number, you can have the close sign. Depend question give to you what number is. Okay. Okay. So in this case, right? Try this one. This one, right? It's a close at B when you draw the graph. Right, this is the X, right? You like that. So B close, for example, B right here. So B close, I can draw this one also, right? Like the back dot. This one, right? Because B is close. So you draw to the left hand side, negative infinity. So this side is a negative infinity. Okay, or you can, according this handout, you can like this and bracket in this side have angle, and then you draw the back color one more time for me. Everyone get it how to draw, okay? And this one you can apply from the previous lesson also, because I give you really feel to practice, but now this repeat again. So this one mean the real number. Real number we call this like this side. Represent real number doesn't mean entire real number lines. Include everything on the number line. Okay, then we go more example, I think, on the bottom. Then they move up a little bit. See example here. Then I can erase this one, right? So easy to can see more better. Now see example 5. See example 5. I can use another maybe orange color. Example 5, right? We right now use the inequalities to represent the intervals. Okay, this one kind of opposite with the previous example. It's the same thing, right? Repeat again and again. So if they say C is at most 2, at most, what the meaning at most? At most means maximum, right? So this one, C can be maximum is 2. Then that means C can be less than 2, right? But maximum is 2. So they like this one, the most this one, so they represent by this side. By I mean the inequality like this one. So in this one, question A, right? Question A. If you put on the number line, put graph. So number line here, right? So for example, 0 right here, 1, 2 here, maybe, right? You don't need to like 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1, 3. You when you put graph, when you do in my homework exam, you like the main number is enough, like according this one, 2, right? So and this side you can say this is a negative 1, like this one is enough, and this is a 1 here. So because C is at most 2, so that means maximum equal to 2, right? So you must have like this one, back dot. So then this one like the one arrow to the left, because maximum when this mean can be the how to say less than 2, right? Can be less than 2. I would use a number line, use a line like this. It's easy to see. Everyone get? So I draw like this one. Please use ruler, okay? But I don't have ruler, so not really straight on. Every time use the ruler every time. So if on the right now C is a real numbers, okay? So you can use a line. But if C not real number, you cannot put straight line like this, the arrow like this. You have to line dot some point like a whole number, right? Everyone still remember counting numbers, something like that. Sorry. So when you line in the inequality side, right? The symbolic, this one gonna be equal to what? A C, right? Sorry, it should be C. So this one equal to C, we like that C less than equal to 2. This is the inequality sign, and this draw on the number line, okay? Or this one, you can write down what? In previous one, like a notation, you write down become C, right? You can write C like this, close. Let's see. You can like this one. See, it's a 2. So you like close. This is a comma, right? And to the negative side, this side is a negative infinity. So you have negative infinity, and this one open. This one you write down is a C value. Okay, either way, you can write this one is a notation side, and this inequality symbolic, and then you plot graph. Every time you work, have to write 3 things for me. Graph must be there, and this either one. Okay, this one either one of writing. You can select. Now next example, see B, right? B, M is at least -3. At least mean the minimum, right? So like when they tell you, how to say, I call Paul, right? Paul go to Big C buy at least 2 chocolates. Okay, so that means you can buy 2, can buy 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up to infinite units, correct? Then that's the meaning. So at least mean minimum. Okay, minimum. So in this case, when you write this one for question B, right? Come to question B. So if you write in the how to say, in the inequality symbolic, so M, you're gonna have what? Greater than or equal to -3, right? So if you plot graph, on the number line, right? So this one, so this, for example, this one is a 0 right here, right? 1 right here. So you can write about here -3. That's enough. Okay. When this one at least 3, that means -3. That means -3 include, right? Included. So included, then you have to, when you plot graph, like the back dot, right? And greater than, then you use the arrow like this. This graph represent with a question B. And if you write in the notation side, right? You can write down M equal to what? Close, right? -3, 2 plus infinity, and open it. Okay, so when this one, right? Everyone understand? So you have to write like this for me every time. Okay, when you do my work. Now, see, next one. Question C, right? Question C. All x in interval, I mean here, C, sorry. All x in interval -3, 5, close, right? So in this case, if you write in the inequality, so you write it down in this one, right? So become x less than or equal 5 and greater than -3 when you read in the word, like what I read. So you have to write down. So in number 3 here, if you plot graph, right, on the number line, how to represent. Okay, this one 0, right? And then you just write here is a -3. And this side maybe a little bit longer. This one 0 here. And this one about 5, right? Okay, see, 5 include, you see, have equal sign, right? Why equal sign? Because this side, right? This from question that this one. When this one mean open, right? Okay. Now 5 include, so you like back dot. Between right now, this one is between these 2 numbers. So then -3 is open because under here no equal sign. You see that? No equal sign. So -3 you have to like open dot, and then you draw one line join these two value. Okay, should be okay. So let's represent this one. Then if you like in the notation symbol, notation pattern, so you like x like this. You can like close like this. X, right? X equal. No, this one not close. Should be open because 3 is open. So you open -3, comma, and then 5 close. Okay, so again, you can write it this way or this way. This one is inequality symbolic. This one notation symbolic. This one plot graph is have to write that every time plot graph for a number line. Okay, I will request that way. If you go according handout, how they do, you must write in this way, correct? If go according this one, lighting something like that. So this is open. So you like open like this, and 5 you like close angle bracket like this, and then you join the light, draw back color here. But now I use pink so more clear. So okay, you can do like what I did, the green one or pink one. And this one can be depend the question request is request nothing, you can like either one. Okay.